TL. Doctor, my wife spent $25,000 on a scam. She is now depressed about it being a scam. How can I comfort her, but still condemn her actions? M33, my wife, F27, of 8 years fell victim to a scam, in which she sent roughly $25,000 to a scammer, who promised to transfer $10 million to her so that she could help people in Africa. So it was well intended, but did not seek my counsel initially. After she sent $6,000 she then approached me, and I pointed out the red flags in the story. She prayed about it, and felt that God told her it was the right thing to do. This became a point of contention in our marriage for the past 3 months. She opened and maximumed out her credit cards, to keep it from me. She never lied to me about it when I asked, but certainly avoided telling me the whole truth. This bled into our normal lives as well. She used to call and text me about her days and things she has questions about. She's withdrawn with me except for the day-to-day items needed to keep the family running. I feel similar to having been cheated on, just more of a financial affair. I obviously have trust issues when it comes to money with her. I have opened separate accounts and taken her name off of my credit cards. There isn't anything left of our savings, including our emergency savings. I have cut my spending back tremendously. I used to eat out twice a week and bring food from home the other 3 days. I now only bring food from home. I haven't bought a new video game in the last 3 months. This has impacted my life and limited what I can do. I understand that she is who I married and have no interest in divorce. I accept this hardship that she brought upon us. I just want to move beyond this and grow back together. This brings me to the point that I'm writing for advice about. She told the scammer she isn't sending any more money. They are still in communication, but the scam is starting to fall apart. My wife is becoming more and more depressed as it does. She says this gave her a lot of purpose in her life. I want to comfort her and do whatever I can to bring her out of her depression. I know that time will be my best friend, but I know that I can do things to help. But I'm still angry at her for spending our entire savings and racking up credit card debt. How can I comfort her without condoning her actions? Edit. Thank you to the very few that actually offered objective advice on her depression. To the rest of you, shame on you. Wait, she's still communicating with the scammer? Is she insane or are you? One of you has to be in order to let this situation continue. Look, the behavior has to stop before forgiveness and comforting can stop. You've just avoided the conflict by restricting her access to what little money you have left, but that's not good enough. You need to actually get through to her and talk this out, or it will happen again. Worse than the scam. I would have a hard time remaining married to someone so unintelligent. Surprised no one else has pointed this out. Why on earth does your wife think it's okay to spend $25,000 without asking you in the first place? Forget the scam for a second. She made a life-changing financial decision behind your back. That's fucked up on so many levels, no matter what it is. If divorce isn't on the table, she absolutely needs counseling. This is a type of reckless behavior that leads to "I bought you a new car for Christmas." Yeah, surprise. The whole thing is on a loan in our names. Isn't that awesome? Only $900 a month for 72 months. Absolutely seen this happen, especially with credit cards. Why on earth does your wife think it's okay to spend $25,000 without asking you in the first place? Semicolon. Because it's a fake rage bait story. Did she send the $$ directly from the credit cards? If so, can't you dispute the charge and do a back charge on it, especially if it was done fraudulently? If she is still in contact with the scammer, have you contacted the authorities? Both of you should seek therapy. Her depression likely was there before this scam, and you need to find out the source of her depression if you want to improve your marriage. 419 scammers would never take payment by credit card directly for this exact reason. Instead, they'll direct the mark to use their credit card to obtain something else fungible, e.g. cash withdrawal, gift cards, cryptocurrency, etc., and then take that other thing as payment. The credit card companies will not refund that transaction because it doesn't meet their definition of fraudulent, i.e. if the cardholder wanted $25,000 of crypto and used their card to pay for it and then received the crypto they were promised, that is a valid transaction irrespective of what the cardholder intended to do with the crypto. Why is she still in contact with this person? Op said she's still not convinced it's a scam. Wait. Walk me through how they convinced her that by sending $25,000 to them, they would in turn send her millions to send people in Africa? I'm genuinely curious how they explained that to her. How they would turn that into that. Whether this story is fake or not, these scams happen daily. I believe they usually convince you they are super rich royalty, all their money/inheritance is tied up, they need to pay small fees to access it, promise big rewards for helping them out of their unfortunate situation, and keep insisting they need more money for unforeseen problems along the way. They usually end up making big, terrifying threats if you stop sending money. Obviously, they target the weak. I don't know what to say to this. This is definitely a divorce moment NGL. To marry someone that brings nothing but misfortune and pain, even if her intentions were good, does not mean you have to stay and endure this the rest of your life. I'm honestly concerned about her lack of common sense, if that was the exact wording of the damn scam request. That's the line used for every joke stereotypical scammer email request. I lost IQ points just reading that, and I thought he was gonna say ha JK. Op, drop the divorce papers down a few steps out of reach, and then slow back away with your hands raised because she's not working with a full set of crayons, yeah no? In which she sent roughly $25,000 to a scammer, who promised to transfer $10 million to her. Sorry dude, but I simply couldn't stay married to this level of stupid. You would literally have to control every financial action in the household including hers going forward. That's a fucking chore and half. Never mind the fact you'd be called financially controlling because you had no other option than to do that. I was talking about a different thing with my mom yesterday, but the bottom is that some people should have to pay a monthly fee for how stupid they are. Stupidity shouldn't be free for them. It's unbelievable. Feel for Op, but damn. Your wife is dumb as rocks. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. She's a moron. If she can't notice an obvious scam, she's beyond help. If she's so easily able to part with $25k without even talking to you, she's beyond help. I'd divorce her as soon as humanly possible and let her know I have a bridge to sell her for whatever she's left with. Though I agree with everything you and others are writing, let's not forget that Op is looking for advice on how to pull his wife out of her depression. She meant well by thinking she was helping kids in Africa. Op maybe get her to help within her local community. Maybe set up a good bank at her church, help local homeless people, etc. Then she has her purpose back. She fell for the African dentist stuck in outer space scam. /FACEPALM /*. Damn, you married a complete moron. God's plan. She's not doing this out of the goodness of her heart and God didn't call her to do it. If she lied and stole all your money, she's just an idiot. She sounds mentally unstable. This is something that would make me rush towards divorce. You shouldn't have to deal with her insane choices. There really are people that stupid in this world, aren't there? Damn. Sounds like even between the two of them, they aren't working with a full set of crayons. From reading comments, I'm almost convinced Op's wife may have mental illness. Has not mentioning him, not sure why this isn't a bigger deal to him. Almost kinda fake story. I'm shocked I had to scroll this far for someone to say this. The religious ideation is a red flag too. She prayed about it, and God told her it was the right thing to do. Yeah, that was the first sign you needed to get out of there. LMAO, my thoughts exactly. Shouldn't she be comforting you? Your wife did this to feel useful. She is bored. She should get a job and earn the money back. Comfort her by asking her to sign up for some online courses and achieve 9th grade reading literacy. No video game for 3 whole months. That's the part where I was like, really mature couple here. Damn, another person tricked by the Nigerian prince. That guy must really have $10 million by now. But really, is this for real? She really fell for this and was going to send even more money? Maybe get her a cat toy like the one with the fishing string and pull the toy around the room. She will soon forget about the scammer. I also heard that those laser pens are great. Shine one on the wall and watch her chase after it. Scam forgotten. You and your wife both sound like morons with a shared neuron. Well, as a 20-year I'd keep finances separate until further. Your wife is a complete moron. I'm sorry, but I don't even know what else I can say. You need to file for an emergency separation and get her into counseling if you want to work on this. You said yourself that she still isn't convinced that this is a scam. She's going to keep bleeding your accounts dry until you're homeless. Divorce is the only appropriate response. She frankly doesn't deserve to be comforted. She stole from your family and ruined your life. You have 2 kids under 5 years old and you have an obligation to be able to financially provide for them. Edit. After reading your comments, you're just as stupid as she is. You guys are gonna have a horrible life together. If God is real, he's laughing at you both, and I only feel sorry for the kids. Your wife is a fucking smooth brain idiot, and so are you. She's religious, she prayed about it, and had good intentions. Nah, sorry man, if my wife had a low enough IQ to waste our entire savings because God told her, so I'd be out of there so fucking fast. It's clear you're also an idiot as well, since you don't seem to see the problem with this. Go pray about it and maybe God will magically deposit your life savings back into your account. This post lowered my IQ. Op is actually as stupid as their wife.